Hello? Are you gonna capture? Oh. What a delight. Why do people betray each other? Yes, don't worry, Yankee, I'll skip it. Game audio seem good, everything seems good. Halamalujula. Praise of the large. Options. Yeah, the voices were already maxed out on this. Okay. Yeah, I think everything was fine. Okay, yeah. Continue. Not start from beginning. No, no, no. I'm pretty anxious to see like where this all leads, I can't lie. Ah, Sigma. What okay, what was happening? Oh no, I don't get to find out. Okay.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Okay. Real sausage fest, what the hell? You were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
So you're stinky. Well, did you notice
No.
anything?
Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
This guy.
Dio.
This dude.
What's this?
Astronomy Today. Total lunar eclipse, December 31st, 2028. Ah, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. We reflected on the whole abduction thing. And then we chose one of the escape rooms. Okay, okay. Okay.
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy.
Can
Can
you
you
even
even
see?
read?
Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
It appears to be a
Different
special
strokes, I
dedicated
guess.
to the
Very
lunar
different
eclipse.
strokes.
The cover says
I'm
the
always on a
eclipse
whole
can be
other rowing
observed on
team
December
for a different
31st,
college.
2028.
Good heavens.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
Looking at that red ray and Saturn got them curves, baby.
6 days.
Yo,
huh?
Mars, you looking particularly rotund.
You mean today is December 25th?
Honestly, Elon Musk, not gonna lie. He definitely jerks off to Mars. Depends how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat?
Yeah.
What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with
Maybe.
that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable
Hey,
the sofa
the
is.
sofa's comfort level is very useful.
This guy, Copium.
What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay.
You know, I
So
guess I
it's a
should have
story
figured
about
that this
poor
guy
Mr.
was just
Schrodinger
straight up
and his beloved
stupid.
cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
But
Who fucking who?
yeah, I gotta close my door.
Fine. Never mind.
No, he's so sad. Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were. Did any
Yes.
of you find anything?
No. Nada. Absolutely zilch,
You
man.
were looking, though, right?
That's
Hey.
just rude.
Answer me.
Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just
And?
asking them what they found.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. To be honest, though, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a
Just
piece of
spectacles.
newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the
The
infirmary
headline
safe.
says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO that the death toll is estimated to
Sorry.
have passed 100,000 victims.
I wasn't sure if this was a
Immediate
skippable bit.
quarantine of any infected
About it
patients is strongly advised.
Cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
Well, I do feel a little strange.
Is
Lost
X
my
patient
balance a few
zero low
times.
key? Is he patient zero?
That's probably just because you were asleep for so
That's why
long.
he's in this jumpsuit and keep all the nasty stank in.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Everything will be brand new? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it
means
there
it's
specifically so we could find it and read it.
It's
Why
fake.
would Zero do something like that?
Fake disease,
So
fake
that we
disease.
think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
And this thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out.
I mean,
That article is a fake.
it's interesting. I do. Okay, Dio, you're a little shrewd. Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right.
Yeah, true.
That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
My boy should have just done a good old Saul Goodman. Cut out a little section, slip his story in, fuse that baby back up. Good as new.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of
that's a point.
full-page ad with a black background.
That is a point, honestly. No, I bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story, and I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of the front
Exactly.
page.
Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
You sure that just extends the paper?
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, wait, there's a pandemic? How?
You're right.
What?
You would have heard
What's
about
happening? How is it happening? So we're not in a test facility. We're in a quarantine test
Good
facility.
idea.
Torture game test. This place is a lot of things. The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay. See you all later. Peace. The wave I made my way to the exit. Where to next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by a tail, it be highly let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, okay. To the infirmary it is. Fresh cutscene. What's up, Zeno? If it's nothing too heavy to share.
Sigma, huh? What do you
want
want?
to talk about it? I just came to by to check up on you.
I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Oh. Why would I
Because
do
I
that?
betrayed you in the last AB game.
Oh.
I'm the reason
not
you
that,
fired
bro.
1BP.
Bro, it's fine. We could just work our way through the next one. It ain't that serious. Like, it really just isn't that serious. It's your last day of vacation. 07. 07's in the chat for Xeno's last day. It's hardly a reason to kill you. No, like actually though, I would like why would I kill someone like that? We need him. Like if we make the number of players unbalanced, then someone's inevitably going to get fucked over. Like duh. It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. Peepers. Get your peepers out. Oh.
On this side of the divider, yeah.
Oh. There's someone
Quark's
on the
over
other
there,
side of the
everywhere
divider?
around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Would it make it unbalanced? I mean, probably not, because they would do some crazy math shit and figure out how to proceed anyways. But all I'm saying is that if everyone lives and everyone can agree to vote upwards in an upward trajectory, you know? Great. Frame the child! Both die and we still have an even number of people. Well, fair. You're acting kind of weird ever since we found her.
Or what? Isn't
Why
that
is
normal?
that?
We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out?
Fair.
What ain't normal is all of you
Oh yeah,
just
that's right. You
floating
just
around
need the
like nothing
bracelets. True. I did forget about that. Could be just one person with 2 bracelets. Well, one person with 3 bracelets.
happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
It's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them. Like, actually,
Oh,
though.
just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
I mean... Not a terrible
You
idea.
don't think much, do you?
But...
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us
Who?
is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
Zero. One of us murdered the old lady. Saw it too, right? The person in the gas
Yeah.
mask?
Did
you notice anything?
The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
Eh. You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
I'm just asking, bro. Let me make some conversation, lower the tensions, you know? And then what if it does have something to do with it? Maybe it'll shed a
I'm pretty
little
sure it
light on
won't.
the situation. Okay, never mind then.
Quark's got nothing to do with this. What is it, goddammit?
Oh.
What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What?
Yeah, you're getting a little suspicious
There's
now, my
nothing
friend.
suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
I'll just ask Quark.
Hey, stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
I'd started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. He was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. She's Patient Zero, she's the corpse that brought it in. It's all her. She did it. Hey, Quark, you alright? I don't think so.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Is
What?
something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Hey, my bad, bro.
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying.
Interesting. Weird.
I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone. I think
Oh boy,
I'm just
getting
tired.
possessed out here.
Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. Oh, well, yeah, true, fair. Is that Grandma? It has to be. What the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
It has to be Grandma.
yeah,
Maybe Luna should have a look at
Maybe
you.
Luna should have a look at
Supposedly
you.
she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier.
Yes,
you always freak
Grandpa.
out over nothing. I'm fine.
No, he's doing the chin scratchies. Same brother. Looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
No.
I see.
Secret passages will be fun though. We'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji. Keep an eye
You
on
think
him,
I need
alright?
you to tell me that?
Fair point. I grinned and turned toward the exit. Oh yeah, I forgot our guy's just a troll. Where to go next? There was only one place I hadn't visited. The crew quarters. Bomb champ? Pause champ? Hello, hello.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
Yeah, no, nothing really. How about you
Nothing.
guys?
I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right.
Yeah, honestly, if there were any secret passages, they'd probably be like remote controlled with a
A
portable
secret
remote.
passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Damn.
Right?
Right? He's like so smart. I still can't get over that grin, dude. Pork Clover. There's something I've been
What?
wondering about. So what is the deal with you two?
What do you mean?
Okay, well, I didn't see a bomb under the bed that time, so at least this room's clear. You obviously know each other
Yeah,
pretty well.
we do. We're half sisters.
Oh.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
Then what do you think we are?
Why'd she say it like that? I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters
What?
supposed to mean? Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Yeah. Said something about getting in touch with headquarters. Eh. Yeah.
Alice,
Start
what should
sweating.
we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Where do you
We
go
can't
work?
tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I kind of got those vibes. Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Damn, she's real good at keeping it cold. All ice, okay. I see you. Doesn't it have something to do with
Why
Zero?
would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure. Sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. Wait, why did I say sure and then pause? Sorry. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here. Tell me what's happening, bro.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
Pog? We're getting trusted?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
Okay, so this is a year later.
The
Okay.
rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
True, yeah. You did get all the other dudes. It's not kidnapped in there. I'm so sorry. How do you even know about this in the
Because
first
I
place?
was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
You mean this is your second nonary
No.
game?
It's my 3rd.
Third?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you... That means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
Listen, don't hold my girl responsible. How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they want you to play
No,
a third one.
I don't think
It's
so.
been a different person each time, though.
Because the game was run by a different person both times.
You're...
And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
Didn't we murder the fuck out of him? No, we didn't. That's right. That was one of the bad endings. I remember all. You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to
No.
be them.
I really don't think so. Because they
Why?
already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
Yeah, I feel like that's just too risky. They proved what they wanted to prove. Well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Yeah. Now why is whoever's doing this one calling it the nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero? No, because
I don't know.
how goofy would that be if it was just a massive coincidence and Zero's just he's just like, yeah, I just wanted to do some number themes, man. I thought it sounded cool, bro. That's not good enough. You've got time to you've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think.
I don't know.
Well, fair.
Oh,
What?
gas mask.
But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
On a date? Oh my gosh, wow, I love that. And it's gotta be
But
the
I
same
don't know
person.
why they
Actually, no,
do
don't love
that.
that. They interrupted the date. Very rude.
I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right?
I don't think so. Not at this point. God knows how we're connected somewhere, somehow to something. You sure you've never met any of the other people here?
I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Well, if we... Wait, I wonder if... I'm not remembering the other timeline very well. Okay, anyways, I need to stop theory crafting and just read this. Emergency. What's happening? What's popping? People run. Quark has.
Where's Luna?
She's not
Oh,
here.
right.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Okay. This is happening
He
again.
just collapsed.
Okay.
I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Pull over, Alice. You're
Okay.
with me.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge and Luna. Yep. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's spot. Did I skip something? Within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Okay, so here, my personal theory. I didn't skip anything. Okay, cool. My personal theory is that K is the one somehow infected with whatever this is. He spawned in with Quark, right? So while Quark and K were unconscious, there was a chance for him to be exposed. And then I think that while Quark was losing his mind, Alice and Clover were talking to K, and they had him take off his mask, and that's why Alice also lost her mind and got infected and dizzy wizzy. I don't know. It was Dio with Quark inside the elevator. K was with Clover. Okay, you're right. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
No. Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
How does she even know that, though? How can she identify that? Did the machine literally identify the virus and as Radical 6?
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum
It
called
is the machine that says
Excelavir.
it. Okay.
It's the only way to counteract
right.
Radical 6.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find
Thomas
anything
the
like that in the
Wank
crew
Engine.
quarters either.
Hey, yo. Mr. Demi, how's it going, my good sir?
No luck in the lounge.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh, God.
You gay. Oh, wait, that's right. I made this emote.
Then he's going to...
Unlimited power. Yo, what's up, Seagull?
Oh, God, no.
Then he's going to... Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees. Oh.
Quark?
Quark!
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
No, we ain't...
Get away from me!
We ain't in the clear yet, Buster Boy.
What? Quark, what are you...
All's good. What's up, dog? The ceiling, dummy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just playing this game and trying to figure out possibly what the hell is going on.
Grandpa,
I got almost 2 hours left. Well,
I can't.
you'll be real interested
After what? What are
in
you
this,
talking
I think.
about?
Probably.
Isn't it obvious?
I think it'll keep you up.
I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! No! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah. Right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Stop it! Let me RKO! Stop! Guys, what are you doing? Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Damn you!
The ghost possessed him.
Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body. They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape. Please. You have to let me go. Let me go. I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me.
Me.
Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Stop. I want to make this a sound alert so bad.
Right.
Someone, anyone, kill me, please. Oh man, yeah. I hope you've been doing well, Classy. Or better. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. Please, can we have it as a sound alert? Yes, 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 yes. I don't know what sound alert it should be for, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm up for suggestions. Gotta calm
Luna.
it down somehow.
Yes?
Are there any
Somehow?
tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's.
What?
Soparil.
That's the anesthetic.
RL.
The
Why
one
is
that's in
Kofi
our
torturing
bracelet.
children?
Good.
No,
Perfect.
no. This child is trying
Hit him
to
with some of that.
RKO
What?
permanently. You know, like
It's just an
off the
anesthetic.
stage
10
Smash Bros explosion.
You
You
won't
know?
hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Okay.
So we're
just-
gonna put him under, down under, down in the land, down under.
Okay, I've got it.
Did your green get a little lighter, by the way, Cookies? Or
Good.
am I tripping?
Wait until he's. Now. Do it now.
Right.
Like it looks mintier,
No.
if that makes sense.
Stop. Stop.
Nighty night, sleep tight. You haven't changed it. I was messing with my monitor, this monitor's display settings actually, now that I think about it. Okay, ignore me, ignore me. I guess resetting it and tweaking it helped fix my green problem. I didn't know I had a green problem, but now
blood pressure, brain waves.
cool.
Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Aw, sleepy boy, good night.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Classy's name looks a bit darker than mine for me. Yeah, Classy's always had a very, how do you say, like, lime neon pine. Yeah. Yeah.
man,
A
he
neon
sure was strong
lemon
for
pine.
such a little
Lime
lad.
pine.
I think
Sorry,
that
the
might be the
lemons are yellow.
virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
Yeah, lady.
not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that?
I don't want to be
I've seen other viruses
bitches of
that
you,
do the
Luna.
same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark
Fair,
tried to
that's a
kill
good guess.
himself, are you saying that was
I
because
could
of
have it
Radical Six
for a
too?
refreshing taste. Jesus Christ.
Yes, at least I think so.
Down, boy, down. Spritz, spritz. Same size as a Mensu. There's been a murder. I salute thee. Let's not start one of these cat fights, boys, lads. It's okay. I'm sure all our mint-sized kings rise up. Yes, sir. Pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line.
This is one of those dress things.
Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Is it
Are
lime
you
green
saying
or
this is some
lime
kind of
green?
quarantine zone?
Mint green or
I
grass
already
green?
explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Adam machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
The machine that was put here by the game's creator told us so.
Do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I've been thinking
Besides,
that.
There was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
what?
What did you say?
Oh.
As much as I would love to, I'm sorry. Time's up. Hit
Time's
the
up.
buttons on your bracelet.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly.
Book it, people.
I'm
Book
sorry,
it.
but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this. Or would I? Who knows?
Ah,
Fine, we'll deal with this later.
why is she
Right now,
so
we need
coy
to get to the elevator and head
about
down to floor
withholding
B.
information that could be
What are we
helpful?
going to do about Quark?
Bruh.
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that
True.
happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
I wonder which door you'll pick.
Very well then. I will carry Quark.
I
I
also
will be able to
wonder.
move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you
Probably
sure
gonna
about
be
this?
painful.
Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just...
I'm
be
keeping
careful.
my eyes on you, Mr. Beige face mask with gold plating
Of course.
and glowing orange eyes.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Move. At Fire's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse. Bing, bing. At least it didn't beep like 5 times. Which one did I choose last time? I went with red, didn't I?
Chromatic doors have opened.
I'll open.
5 minutes remain until chromatic
You did
doors
pick red, but
close.
because you were kind of forced to it.
They're open.
Ah, okay, okay.
We need to hurry.
Who's going to go in which door?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once.
Okay.
Just like before,
Break it down, Vi.
there are only 3 possible combinations.
But I think the other one isn't that bad. Okay. The options I laid out for us were the following. Colorful diagrams. Yeah. Clover and I pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi pair up with Dio to go through the green door. Dan, Alice, Quark, red door. Or Clover and I with Dio. I do kind of want to go with Clover if I can. Quark, Phi, Luna, Dan, Alice, Tenmyoji. And then option C, Clover and I. Okay, yeah, so Clover and I will be sticking together no matter what. You and Clover are a pair. Silly me. Ugh.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So,
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
Oh
The
yeah,
people who
no,
have
of course.
one
Now that
BP.
you now
So
now that
you,
you have
Phi,
that,
Luna,
yeah,
and Sigma?
okay.
Yes, exactly.
All right, then.
Exactly.
Who do you want to go with?
Motherfucking.
Anyone but Dio.
Oh,
I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
good
What did you
heavens.
expect? You
What did you
betrayed me.
Ah,
Hey, I told you already.
And then she has the nerve to like try and lord our anger towards her over us when she's literally just...
That was
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
Yo, Mangos, how's it
He's
going?
asleep. I
He's
don't really
asleep.
think I need to worry about him voting.
Yeah, he makes a point. Once over at Quark, he looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I think he was just a kid who'd tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye.
Alright, fine. Wear glasses,
Who do you
though.
want to go with?
I ate them. I processed
Anyone
them
other than
for
10
dinner,
Myoji is
and I
fine.
adapted their physical capabilities
My
and
reasoning
stuff.
betrayed me last time.
Yeah. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last
I
time.
guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you?
You lack that ability, and we both know it. What? You're saying I'm not
don't
superhuman
really
with
have
the
a
ability to
preference.
absorb properties from things?
Clover and Kay
Like
did betray
Kirby?
me last time.
How
But
dare you? Are you saying I'm not a cube? Not a cube, a blob with big
Yeah.
blue eyes and little hands that aren't hands
then
but
Sigma?
little things.
What about you?
Let's see. Okay, so Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Blue Tenmyoji or red Dio. Okay, so I kind of want to go through the door with Quark, but I don't know, because it's like if we go through with Quark, then they just said you can't do C. You know what? Dio and Clover are smart. But like, he's like street smart, you know? He's shrewd, he's sly.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway,
Interesting choice.
might as well be polite. Thank you.
You okay with that, Clover?
well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B,
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
Yeah, that is true. And then Quark gets to stay with the doctor. That's probably really good. Yeah.
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Okay, cool beans. Roll out, soldiers.
10 seconds remain.
You also picked the slightly
until
harder one?
Doors closed.
Hey. But I also picked the more interesting character, in my opinion.
Coming!
I know!
Go! Run! Seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Closing. Well. Da dee dee da 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 da. La da dee da. What is this? There's 3
Which one do we
different
take?
doors.
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
Truge?
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's
Well,
this
it's got a
thing?
lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever. Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Honestly,
Huh?
the best.
Huh?
Top tier.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her. She's a very
Hey!
bad boy.
What kind kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady?
How does
I
being a
guess it can't
fan
be
of
helpful.
bad puns?
You boys just secrete secrets.
Secret secrets. Oh, wordplay.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
Huh?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I think you mean Neva, darling.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here.
Hello? Lever out an hour.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one then. Forward!
Okay. Cool. Wee. Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Theo and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. A laboratory. Ooh, that sounds scary and fancy and fun. How does he go from is she dumb to can I smack her? I don't know, man. That was a pretty big leap. Well, this place looks crazy.
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Instagram replicator. Wow.
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
This is giving me like such Resident Evil vibes right now.
Might be able to find some of the Excel
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Maybe.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
I mean, fair, but it's also not set up for us all to lose. It is quite possible for everyone to win. Oh, into the tunnel. Okay. Well, okay, what is all this? There's something on this tray. An empty capsule. Looks like a ball, there isn't anything in it. Are we supposed to... It's like a Pokeball, but with a really long stick. Oh, seeds. Cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. Huh. A binder. Some paper inside.
Let me see that.
It says steps for dissecting a frog.
Oh, lovely. What a delight. I can't wait. My favorite conversation.
I know, he's literally so rude to her. I didn't expect that. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Well. Hydroponics Research 1. Preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. So it's telling me I gotta cook. Research has shown that there is a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C, green. Yellow, cyan, green. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A, red, or fluid B. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. Great heavens! This is gonna be a whole... I think I see where this puzzle is going. It's one of those, like, if it's not on the right and not on the left, then it's not right above, but it can't be right to the direct, you know, that sort of thing. Just elimination. So for dissecting a frog, remove the specimen from its preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. You fool! You fool! Alright, that's... Make sure you do your dissections in the fuel cupboard, ladies and gentlemen. This one? Oh, and we got some of those round seeds. Cylinder full of seeds. They're round, one half is colored and the other isn't. It's black, there's nothing going on here. But press the button. Maybe if I connected it to the machine next to it, there. Tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there are these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them. That would probably make sense. Oh. Mwah. Cylinder full of seeds. They're round and striped. Got a lot of cups. Saline solution. Oh, hey, it's a froge. No, poor froge. Eh. Some roots. Do we need a cup for anything? Some beakers. Looks like they're empty. We probably won't need them then. What do you mean? We're doing science, my guy. Of course we're gonna need some beakers. Whoa. A scalpel. A sun. Huh. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? It is definitely not a lion eating the sun. How are you not getting that?
Sort of trick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of feel you heard. That's pretty weird.
I mean, interesting, I guess. What can it be used for? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain. What is wrong with you? Clover, what happened to you? I thought you were like kind of a thigh tank. Is she being dumb on purpose? She has to be. I refuse. I refuse. There's a breeze. I can feel it right here. Wind blowing through here. This is a fume hood, otherwise known as a fume cupboard. It's used when handling especially volatile chemicals. Fan and pump of the cylinder that creates constant suction, drawing any poisonous fumes up and away. Oh, ain't that marvelous? The modern wonders of technology. You bring new meaning to the concept of idiocy. At the hands. Was Clover this dumb? Do I really not remember? What am I turning to? There we go. So this is the fume chamber, right? Yeah. Steel-plated door. Locked up tight. No, stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna use Q&E to navigate. It's just easier. I'll take those, though. Thank you. What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. Fancy. You could use it for cooking, though. No, it's for cooking, alright. Just not the edible kind of cooking. Probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. Pulverize, you say? Noted. DNA extraction instructions? Oh. Place plant matter in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it has been done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. I see. Does it want us to put the root in there? I don't know yet. I'm gonna hold off on trying to do anything with that for right now. Now, what is this? This distribution system is whack. I think it said something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. You know? I feel like I remember Adora mentioning that there was that I think this is the puzzle that's similar to the one Nancy Drew game I played. Like when I was playing Nancy Drew, they were like, "Oh hey, yo, this looks like a puzzle I remember," and it's literally very similar. Turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. Ah, yes, okay. Half goes to the left and half goes to the right. Probably water, man. It's to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe. There aren't any units, but it looks like 80 somethings. Yar, what's up, Jamie? But it looks like 80 somethings of water coming out of the center of the pipe. And each pipe after the split gets 40. So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handles so that each beaker gets the correct amount. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? I think you probably just pull that lever over there on the right. Like this. After turning the correct levers, pull down on the lever on the right to pour water into the beakers. So, okay. Well, I wanted to see how much water is being poured. Lurking while I working. I suppose I can just... Okay, so 80 from the top. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, 40 this way. What are the measures? Okay, no, I'm not doing this right now. Oh. Hydroponic fluids dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Okay, so 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. So for everyone it's 10. Okay. So this needs 30. That gives it 30 for sure. Oh wait, no. No, yeah. It's 20, 20, 10, 10. This needs 20 more. Uh, 20 more. Yeah, I guess, okay, yeah, 40 works perfectly. So 40 goes down, 20 in there. It gets its 20. 40 comes down this way and just dumps directly into there. No way this is right. 20, 10, 20, 10. Just all of them straight down? That seems too simplistic. We poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. You did it! Cool. Huh. Well, the more you know, I guess. Let me see. How the hell do I bring up the X? There we go. Criminy criminy. First of all, archive. Hydroponics research. Chew. Lawn seeds failed to germinate in through the liquid. So researchers found that there is different and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. So round will not be in either of them. And none of the marked seeds germinated in green. Okay. Non-marked seeds. None of it, none. Okay, so A, B, and C are all out for the round ones. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D. Cyan. Okay, yeah, actually, the round seeds. I'm gonna just write them all down and then cross out the ones that are definitely not, I guess, is the best way. Non-mark. The striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid E. Only one of them failed to germinate. So striped seeds. Right, okay. Long seeds. This is my long seed, don't mind me. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round half, round striped, round clean, lawn striped, lawn clean. Right, okay. I pretty much figured, but thank you. Lord knows when it'll just go off the rocker. I'm not sure how I want to take the notes for this, because I do better when I just, you know, I'm just gonna write it down when I figure it out and draw it. So yeah, round seed blank, D and or E, question mark. Lawn seeds failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate. I'm gonna assume that those were also, the lawn seeds were also A, B, and C. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D failed to germinate. So round can't be in D. Okay. Okay, so first of all,
allow me to just drop some seeds real quick.
Round seeds. Yes. Oh wait, no. I forgot. Me forgetting how this inventory system works like immediately. Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Please each seed in the seeds. By dragging a seed on top of another seed, you can switch them. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is so much easier to visualize. I should have just clicked on it from the get-go. Holy guacamole. Holy. Okay. We can just go into the archives. Oh, God bless. Lawn seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Right. None of the marked seeds germinated. They've put in fluid C. Green. So that would mean C is off the menu. You're definitely E. I believe that with all my heart and soul. Long seeds cannot be C, right? Okay. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A or fluid B. Okay, so that also, yeah, that's A, B, and C for long seeds as well. And fluid E, okay, yeah, so they go in D. Striped seeds were put into fluid D. Stripe the boys, you go there. Okay. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. So that means striped seeds are A. Fuck, okay. Marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. Lawn seeds failed to germinate in fluid fluids. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A or fluid B. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid... Only, oh, it shows you which ones are wrong. Oh, okay. This one's right though. Okay. Huh. So this one's wrong? Really? That's the only one I'm like confident on. Read the second point for the shapes. Oh, right. Fluids B and fluid D. The striped seeds were put into fluid D. Okay, they said the striped seeds, so that could count as these as well. Whoops. Oh man. You did it, Sigma. You've sown your seeds. Ew. Yeah, don't say that. Strange. Weird champ. Quiet, you two. Look at this. We got a real Pokemon ball. Very cool. Give me Pokemon ball. Thank you for ball. So is that all we do with that? I guess so. Just gonna save real quick. Cannot combine these items. Just wanted to see, Athari. Did we get any wires? I don't think we did. We've got a scalpel and a dead frog. So that's my next passion project, I guess. Strange machine, we don't know what it does, so yeah. Yeah. How about this central thing? No? Central thing? No? Okay, fine. No central thing for me. Bubbles. Okay. Next time, don't save in escape rooms since it might corrupt your save in some of them. Tuck's hair behind ear. Understandable, have a nice day. Meep, meep, meep. Meep, meep, meep. Pardon? Am I... what? No, not combine. Why is he saying meep meep? I'm so confused. That's so weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just throw some roots in here and blend them up and see what the fuck happens. Yeah, okay. Use them all. Bug it up, bestie. The water. We need the water. Or no, the saline. It was the saline solution. Comida. No, don't. No. Funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it eventually. Yellow liquid. My favorite. Empty capsule? Am I supposed to... No, because we need water now, don't we? Ah! I keep forgetting my controls. Crying. Just read the file. I know, I was trying to figure out how to get to the file. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Yeah. Liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it is done so, pour ethanol into the beaker. Ethanol, you say? Do I have any ethanol? I don't think I do. Small capsule, half of it is red. It has some sort of metal protrusion. Unless that's the ethanol. Have some ethanol. I guess you should pour in ethanol then. Okay, fine. I won't just pour in random bullshit. Right, ethanol. Ethanol. I'm swimming in them. They're not fish tanks. Ethanol. Like, surely. Here, Mr. Frog, I'm just gonna put you in place so that you're just gone. Probably pour that liquid into the drain first. Might get dangerous if you don't. Oh. Apologies. Actually, wait, before I read this, I should also read this. It's preserving ethanol. Are we able to use that? All will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste. Oh, I see. Okay. Froggy ethanol into the drain. Set the frog over here. Poor frog. Yeah. Okay. Hi, little froggy. Squish, squish. No. Is there something we need inside? There probably is. Lord Hoppington? I mean, it is dead. That's not the point. It's still sad, yeah. It's an X-Frog. Silas, no. Not that. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Dev? We got that cheeky blue capsule, baby. No. This is the hardest thing I've had to swallow all game. In my entire career of nonary games, this is the saddest thing. Not theirs. You. Now we pour stinky frog juice on you. DNA instructions. Yes. I just wanted to see if there's anything else about it that was interesting. I'm sorry. I guess this should do it. We love a little bit of DNA. Oh yeah, there was a fourth step in there. It will water or something, right? You will collect the bottom. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Ah, okay. Hello, James. Woo. What a delight. We've got the yellow Pokemon ball. Very cool. You know what? What is going on here? I just wanted to use this. So we use this thing to keep DNA, right? I wonder if we could use it on anything else. But hey, I just before I forget, because the thought popped into my mind, I hope you guys had a good weekend. At least like a livable one, you know? A non-god-awful one, if you will. But things are going pretty good, James. Just playing some more of the Nonary games. It'll probably be a bit of a shorter stream today because I slept like butt. So, 07. Sorry. That's so vague. Why is every relationship always about what the guy wants? I've got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of girl that's totally devoted to her man, but that's a two-way street. I mean, fair? I don't know why you mentioned it now, yeah, but fair. I guess. All right. Get in there. As you can see, we're making fantastical chemical concoctions. Stop telling me to look at the manual, you fiends. You fiends of nature. I click it because I expect the lid to rise up so that I can pour the stuff in. Filtered liquid comes out of it eventually. Green. And yeah. Some more ethanol. Shrek juice. Yes, I have concocted some delicious Shrek juice, you see. It's one of a kind. I had a good weekend. I had a barbecue with some friends on Saturday. Hell yeah. And saw some Sunday on family. Yep. Saw some family on Sunday. Well, that sounds altogether pleasant. So, glad you had a good weekend. Freshly squeezed Shrek. Okay, so now what do I do with all my Pokemon? I guess we just plug them all into here. Wasn't sure if there's anything else we had to do. Oh, okay, it turns it on. I think I reacted to that. I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, that thing we put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. No. I shan't. No. Ah! I want to put them all in. Oh. Is the safe password star moon star? Star moon star. It's because you got the secret password. Ah, I see. Star moon. Whoops. Star. Give me my file. Yoink. Thank you very much. And now red and blue. Sigma, come here. I can see something in here. It's easier than explaining. It's to prevent you from not getting it by placing the other capsules. Okay, that makes sense. Simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is adrenaline. A is adenine, G guanine, C cytosine, T thymine. Blah 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 blah. If the puzzle has to do with pairing these bases. DNA is made out of 4 bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. Sure know a lot about this stuff. Sigma, my boy, you did not pay attention in high school. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Alright. Move each row sideways until the letters match up. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. By which I mean... You're... These are the only ones... Oh... Eh. Did this one move anything? Oh, it did. I did literally not notice that. Okay, but this one doesn't move. Oh no, it does move that one. Well. Okay, I see. I see what we gotta do, but I don't like that I have to do it, and also don't really know how to do it, because my head is slow. So we need to solve the bottoms by solving... This is last, clearly. Okay. 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 I almost had it, Papa Hands. It kind of sucks that there's like not one specific oh, never mind. There we go. And then, oh wait, no. And then this one. Mwah. Magnifique. That was awesome. You want a treat? You're turkey. What is she saying? Was she this unhinged, Enki? I do not remember it. I do not remember it. Oh, good heavens. A 16-minute game of Overwatch. Ugh. I salute you, soldier. Star, sun, moon. Star, sun, moon. I've already forgotten where it was. Star, sun, moon. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Cool.
Accelerator.
So what have we got here? First is it says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So the one from the lounge, that would make floor A the top floor, right? Alright, let's keep looking. Excella Laxavir. She didn't have much time to properly show her character in the previous game since she had to worry about her dead brother. I suppose that's fair, yeah. Because she did make a bunch of goofy odd jokes when, like, she felt better and more comfortable. Each one's got a picture of the moon on it. It's like they gave us two, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to one. Cool, cool. Next up, we've got a notebook. Can't read any of this. Are these even letters? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. I was just short of my record for most healing in it. Oh my god. Damn, that was an intense one then. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Shame on you, Clover. Typical American. What else have we got here? It's like two more things. Oh, Xavair. This is this. Yes, yes, yes. It's this stuff. Yes. Yes. Gosh. Took them forever to, like, walk on. Yeah, okay. So as soon as we get out of this room, we got the key to get out. It's time to go! This is the way out. Ooh. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Let's do it. Just get it over with. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Portal explodes. The end. I found it. I found the way out. Wow.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Wow.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, One of them's not really significant, I guess.
Isn't this the guy that just said hurry up so we can get the medicine to work? Like, didn't he literally just say that?
Huh?
Was that literally not like one of the things on...
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
That is true, but we'll probably use it later.
I was just wondering what it was.
It's an Instagram replicator. It says it right there. Yeah.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
IG.
Yeah.
IG.
Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Immunogenes. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Ice cream by the gallon?
I like her line of thought. Of course, this machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want. Damn, you're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh,
down.
Good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
Oh, man. Do have a file called IG from a different timeline. Do I? Here with a drawing on a colorful no big monitor and newspaper excerpt. Or wait, would it be under secret or wait? Oh, here we go. Oh, immunoglobulin.
There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
So it basically is immunogenes. I'm so smart. Wow. Definitely didn't just have that memory somewhere in the back of my head. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
It's an immunogoblin. Look out!
Makes sense.
It's gonna get us
On to
all.
the second issue.
Magic
Sigma,
doesn't
you
work
found
on
a
it.
journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right? The vial. Could you show it to me again?
It's purple.
I didn't really get a good look at it.
Shaker,
before.
shaker.
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelavir?
Seems like it, my guy. Pulled the vial out of my pocket. Bada bing, bada boom.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
Tiom. The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Oh. What gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry.
Here comes
I'll keep it
asshole
safe.
Dio. Oh, no.
I'll even give it back to you later.
I'll even give it back to you later. Oh, okay, thanks. Give it back
I don't
now.
think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Okay.
That's horrible. You're using Quark's life as leverage.
I don't care that much.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
But I mean, if he chooses betray, don't we just fucking die? I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
Oh. Patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing.
Dio also has 6 BP.
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
You know what? That is probably why I should have listened to my own damn reasoning and not taken this man, because exactly, he is shrewd. He got the street smarts.
What are you gonna do?
I fucking knew it.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Sigma!
Wink.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
Can't we just literally all dogpile him
But
the
don't
second
think
he
about
comes out of
trying
his,
anything
like,
funny. Break your promise and
whatever?
well,
Hi, Mix.
you know what happens.
That's not shrewd, that's sociopathic. Maybe. So, I suppose.
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Nah, we'll definitely vote betray.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray...
I'll drop to -1s and that means I'll
But
get
that
penalized. My boy's just chill. He's like, yeah, I'll die. It's cool, whatever. It's alright.
So you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
It's a little bit ridiculous. How to save a life. In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Who's this chick dressing as a barbarian? Or Bam Bam Bimbo? How dare you, sir? Her sense of fashion is flawless and impeccable. I'll have you know. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Oh. Oh. And back we go. Bing, bing, bing. This isn't skippable either. I wanted a certain emote. Amazing. Honestly, go follow Dr. Cookies. Playing Remnant 2, worth it. Hashtag worth. I can't remember when it cut us off on the last timeline.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Ambidex gate
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Ah!
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
It was how to save both Quark and Alice after they got infected with Radical 6. Right, okay. Dio really don't give any fucks. Okay, but like, what if we can like whisper to Kay, like on the DL, you know, just like nudge him a little bit and be like, you know? She is wearing a necklace as a top, yes. Well, I suppose this transcends necklace at some point, but that would mean Sigma is that smart. I mean, true. Unfortunately, Sigma is not
They're in the
me.
infirmary.
07.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's he doing?
Well,
He's not
it's
a
hard to
gigabrain
say.
like me. Must be tough.
He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
It seems to be a person, but they woke up here completely dressed up in a suit.
Right.
Sigma is a bit of a himbo.
So what was
I mean,
your room,
honestly,
Sigma?
fair. Sometimes I go himbo mode.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Well, funny you should ask.
Tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here.
They didn't choose these outfits, so they were all dressed up this way? I'm pretty pretty sure everyone is wearing their normal outfits, but
hear
yeah,
one
he's
word
been put
about
in a
it,
bodysuit or
Next thing you
something.
hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flick to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Side me clover bitter lip.
I see.
So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? I only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alex and Kay shrugged. I feel lied
Where does that
to.
leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice Kay and Temioji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
Squints angrily.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Then I will too.
Alright,
Glad that's settled.
off to visit Quark. So she chose to wear a necklace at the top. I don't know, that metal seems like it'd be cold on your tibbies. Yeah, probably. But at the same time, I suppose if it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a logical reason for this. I really can't. What if it's a piece of jewelry that's been in the family for centuries, you know? Passed on for generations. She was raised with it on, you know? Yeah. Magnetic pasties. Those probably would, like,
Hold on.
at least if it's magnetic.
Show me that journal first.
Is gold magnetic? Magnetic?
Dio told me about it.
It
He
could
wouldn't
just be
tell me anything
gold-plated.
about the lab except that you found a journal
You know?
with his words, some sort of bullshit language. You said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Fair enough. Here you go. Also, by the way, since Dio isn't here, we should literally attack him and murder him.
This is
The
Latin.
words are hard indeed. Latin?
Yeah, with time in a dictionary.
Yeah, literally.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
Factual. Thank you, Fi. Thank you. I literally, this is the most validating thing ever. Like, literally, anytime I mention that I can, like, speak Latin, I'll be like, someone will throw a fucking transcript at me and be like, oh, what does this
It's like
say?
some kind of
I'm like,
research log.
bro.
It's not going to be some sort of,
I don't know.
I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff.
Literally.
I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Ooh, spooky Latin. Suddenly she stopped.
Wait, I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry. Don't
Uh-oh.
rush me. This is gonna take a minute.
Putting on her thinker glasses.
Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Why were they
Not
talking
sure.
about that?
Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
Okay, paraphrasing. When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. Damn, I got Radical 6, baby. We assume the brain currently operates on a 1-to-1 ratio basis. With regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to... Oh, good heavens. That's math right there. That is 1/6 the root, 1 to the ratio of the root of 1/6. Good grief. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. So it literally just, it screws with their time. It just screws with their time a ton. Okay. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. The taking of a power? In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6. I swear to... Oh. Dude, the drums in the background of this. That like one that was like dun dun dun. I thought someone knocked on my door, bro. I was like... Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to... Is this me? Is this what I have? Is this disease real? The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. So that's why he was zoning out so much. Okay, that makes sense. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6. Okay, a targeted antiviral, but we have been unable to develop one. This person has ADHD. Yeah. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I've continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. Bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads, leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with a constant buzzing of flies. At times their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Hello? Did everyone blank out a fucking apocalypse or something? Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please let their future be a bright one. No, our future is a death game, unfortunately. This is some fucking Fallout 4 shit. Vault Boy had ass. Literally what they did to their vault residents. They put them underground and then put them through crazy out tests. You get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6.
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
You don't have to look at me while you're saying that.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
Yeah, so like how old is the... Was there a date in any of the pages? And found when this journal was written. And from what we know, there's a drug called Excelavir that cures it.
But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even
December
written?
29th. No year.
There's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not.
What if we're all infected?
Anyway, moving on.
Month
The second
Giga.
concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
And then we talked ourselves down.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
Right, okay, so they're not... Okay, so what, are they the last survivors on Earth?
Yeah.
Did that lady kill herself?
I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible. Then maybe the virus got in somehow. Just think about it for a minute.
It was
If
her.
this
It had to
is
have
one
been
of
her.
those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time.
No, like actually, y'all got a
Like,
kitchen.
maybe they
and
put
y'all
us to
got
sleep
food
somehow.
quarters,
Made
like,
us sleep for years, maybe even decades.
Oh, maybe the
While we were sleeping,
cryogenic
the pandemic that
chambers.
the newspaper article talked about happened, and whoever had this journal made this entry.
Interesting. So there are 3 people who were here
Right.
previously. Because it said that the cryopods had
It's all
been
just
used, I think.
speculation, but
So Phi and Sigma definitely know each other. 100% now. They're all captured before the pandemic started, right? How would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Putting a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
yeah, you're right.
Vault boy. Vault tech. They would
We
like
don't
to
have
have a
enough
word with you.
information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
I barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Oh, bye. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary
Change my
with
mind.
me?
You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that, sayonara. She was gone. Okay. Man, let out a long, tired sigh and started off toward the infirmary. How's
He
he
seems
doing?
to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Okay, yeah, so Luna... I say Luna, Sigma, and Phi are the ones who were frozen here forever.
Still sleeping.
That's my theory.
Please, go ahead.
Hello, small child. Small child that looks like Link from Legend of Zelda. The journal and the theme Phi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Are you sure with all you know about the other characters? No, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pretend that I'm sure. But I'm literally constantly changing theories. There's too many to talk about, too many that I sit on, too many that I discard. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to Kermit the Snookies. The journal was telling the truth, and as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Perhaps he'd just go out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. Yeah, literally. There's only one way to save Quark, and that was with Excalibur. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there's an excellent chance I would end up dead. Question was, then what to do? I mean...
Grandpa. Grandpa.
It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Yeah. Suddenly my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die even for a minute was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. He really is a himbo, huh? I will sacrifice my life for you, Quark. Ah! My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. Ally.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
What if we just
any
delay Dio
non-voting
and keep him out of the
parties
thing?
will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back. Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
Well, he's got the points to spare.
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway.
True.
You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick Betray and they chose Ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind.
Okay,
You see?
based grandpa.
Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright, take care of Quark.
You worry about yourself.
Osevinch, let us be off, Luna. Una and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Dio.
Take a look at the doors. And that would mean... exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Excelivir from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. Made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but part of me still had considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he made sure I wouldn't get a chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
He's vibing, don't worry. It's all good.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
Oh, she just doesn't want him to be able to get out.
Forces you.
You needn't worry.
That was the most mirthless laugh I have ever heard.
I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by
Yeah.
herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Or we all just stay out. Everyone
Well-
just gets Ally.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard Fee. Bye. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Damn. Okay. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Alrighty dighty. Headed off at a trot toward the second room from the right. We were soon, we're soon out of sight inside it. I'm losing it. Honestly, probably when this timeline ends,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I'll wrap it up.
Right behind you.
Sorry, my head, man. I almost said my bread because I was trying to say brain and head at the same time. My bread hurts, yes. I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. You're really close to it? Cool. I swear, it depends on how it ends, high-key, low-key. But... yeah, we just have to do Ally, it's fine.
What are you gonna do?
Ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to choose, or told us to Ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to
Do
pick
you
Betray.
really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got
Have a
6
little
BP right now.
faith in-
If he picks Betray, then he'll have 9 points. Huh? What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick Betray. That's who he is.
And I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. Damn, the only choice is Ally. It's the only chance we have to get that medicine
That's why Dio
back.
called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
I can, yeah, that is true. Can guarantee he'll destroy it if I pick Betray. That's who he is. Yeah.
Fine.
Can't guarantee
If
it'll
you
come
aren't gonna
back,
listen
but...
to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Oh. Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran toward the voting machine. I snatched her by the arm and hauled backward with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Hey, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this.
Aww.
I don't want you to die.
Aww. Can we remind her of her bro? Actually, no way. We're not nearly smart enough to remind her of her brother.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your
I do firmly believe that I'm going to die here. But I would love if Dio just suddenly double twisted and was a great guy. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed toward the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. Choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. I want to see. It's probably gonna be bad, huh? A betray? Okay, yeah. Shocker. Luna, Fi, and Quark are the only real ones. And Quark's unconscious. They really picked betray on Tenmyo. And that leaves... Damn, yeah, that leaves both Kay and Dio with 9 points.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be
Did you think Kay was telling the truth about voting Ally? After that laugh of his, no, but I was wondering if Alice would try some crazy fuck shit. She's like a secret agent or whatever, you know? Maybe she backflips over him and presses Ally anyways. Hey guys, it's been great knowing
Sigma's
you.
BP is...
Negative.
Took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. Hello, good night. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on!
Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. Ain't no way we can somehow pull through this, right? My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. At least give the medicine, brother, please. You'll keep... I promise. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. Somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last. Can I have the purple? The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw up my hand in front of him.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
Damn.
What are you talking about?
and Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it?
Beat him up, Marmor Man.
Right now?
Yeah. So?
I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excalibur. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
He's gonna throw it, isn't he? Yep. Tossed it towards me. Eh. Oh, okay. We saved. Saved! Hail Mary, save! It was the real thing. Hey, good night, everyone. I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
Sigma!
The answer is no. I guess this is it?
First is the Socoril, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubo Killer Ray is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Once the Soparol was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Yo, what's up, mindless? Heh! I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Living desperately with what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. Well, there's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. Well, I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Collapses. So that's what we will be finding. Another route partially explored, right? So we're gonna be finding the answers. It's gonna be like last time, yeah, where it's like something awful almost happened to us, but then like we had a flashback from the future. That's crazy. 8 hours and I still haven't finished any of the routes, like fully. Damn, okay, but we got further in this one. Interesting. There isn't enough antiviral medication. Yeah. There are so many branching choices for this one, dude. Got a key to unlock the lock on the previous now. That's why the icon is different. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, we'll explore this next time. No. No, please. No. No. I didn't mean to press the button. Stop. There we go, skip. Okay, I'll just let it skip ahead, and then I'll save it when it's all done skipping. Okay. Seek a way out, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna seek a way out. Oh yeah, that's right, you have to like fast travel or whatever. Whatever, it's fine. We saved. I'm just gonna close. Alt F4, goodbye. Anyways, alright. So yeah, this stream, again, is gonna be cut in here. I'm sorry that it's short, but like, I just really did not sleep well last night. The heat's been going up, and heat makes it really hard to sleep for me. Shut up, me. Is there anyone? You know what? Piggyback. Piggyback. Variety. Piggy is streaming some Hollow Knight, so you know what? I know the peoples here like them some Hollow Knight now and then. I know Hollow Knight has a decent little fan club. If you guys are interested in Follow Knight, Hollow Knight, please consider going right ahead and giving him a follow. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I will see you guys this Wednesday. We'll be playing more BioShock. And yeah, have a good Tuesday, everyone. Bye. Peace out. Blah, 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 blah.